How's it going, everybody? Starting out a new week. What craziness is going to be in store for us this week? Now, this is something from a couple days ago. I didn't touch on the whole Nick Cannon situation. I didn't want to go into it and do all the research. I didn't want to just take out little bits and pieces of his clip. So I decided to stay away from it for now, but he's married to a half-white woman and has kids that, I don't know how that works. But, when you lay down with that half-white woman every night, Nick Cannon, I don't know, Bubba Wallace, when you're looking into those white women's eyes, I don't know. All right, so this is Charles Barkley. Let's hear what he has to say. So I'll just have some comments. I haven't watched the video in full, so check this out, and then let's see what Chucky's up to. He's Charles Barkley, man.
Steven Jackson, Nick Cannon, Ice Cube. Man, what the hell are y'all doing? Like, y'all want racial equality. We all do. I don't understand how insulting another group helps our cause. And the only person called y'all on it was Kareem. We can't allow black people to be prejudiced also, especially if we're asking for white folks to respect us, give us economic opportunity, and things like that. I'm so disappointed in these men, but I don't understand how you beat hatred with more hatred. That stuff should never come up in your vocabulary, and it should never come up in your heart. I don't understand it. I'm never going to accept it. And I'm asking you guys, I'm begging you guys, man. You guys are famous. You got a platform.
I'm not going to speak too much on the Nick Cannon side of things. Deshaun Jackson said what he said. Former Chiefs running back Larry Johnson came out in defense of Deshaun Jackson. And when he was called out, he doubled down and said, I'm not backing down from this. Ice Cube, mentioned by Charles Barkley there. Snoop Dogg as well, if I recall, when Farrakhan was kicked off of Twitter, I believe it was, when there was a huge purge. I think it was, they did a count, I think it was like 22 conservatives got kicked off of Twitter. But Farrakhan was kicked off as well. So they got, I don't know what Farrakhan is. He's not a conservative, that's for sure. But he's what, far, far left? I can't say that for sure. I only know the one comment, the termite comment that's always attributed to him. So not knowing what he's about, not having read any of his stuff, I'm going to hold off on comment on that. All I know, like I said, is the one comment that's always put out there in the media. As I said, Snoop Dogg coming out. This is a Dr. Dre Snoop Dogg song. The day the took over. Give it a listen. You can hear it for yourself in their words. Interesting, right? I'm sure a lot of you have heard that song if you're in my age range, say 35 to 45, because that came out on the Chronic album, which I believe came out in the mid-90s. I want to say early to mid-90s. Not sure of the exact year. It was when I was in high school, though. People, but this is why I've said it so many times, agree or disagree with what Cannon's saying, with what Chuck's saying, Snoop, Cube, Farrakhan, any of these individuals, agree or disagree with what they say. I've always said free speech is the most important thing, and I've talked about Section 230 reforms in brief. But just saying that the freedom of speech, and now it seems like these individuals, aforementioned, feel like they have this power to come out and tell us, and comfort. Perhaps comfort's a better word. They're comfortable in telling us what they're about. They're comfortable in telling us their beliefs. And I'm sure that we'll start to see this more and more starting to come to light. I'm sure it happens far more than we're led to believe because, the media isn't going to cover stories like these, that individuals now feel comfortable to tell us what they really think and what they're really about. That's why I said that's what the value of free speech is. And that's why we want to fight so hard to protect it. I always said I want to know what an individual is all about. You've heard me say this several times if you've seen my videos in the past. I want you anybody out there to feel comfortable saying whatever you want to say. If you have a positive message, you should always feel comfortable. If you feel like saying blue lives matter or all lives matter, you should always feel comfortable that you can say whatever you want to say. But in turn, if you're one of these commie dirtbags out here in Portland, Seattle, Minneapolis, the Marxists, as they call themselves, that lead a certain organization, if you've got white supremacist views, if you're black supremacist, seemingly according to what I've seen from Nick Cannon, Cube, Dre, Snoop, and no doubt millions of other individuals like them, I want them to feel comfortable telling me what they're all about. I don't want a secret racist or a secret discriminatory person that's going to punch me in the back of the head when I turn around when I think they're cool. So that's just what I would say. And I think that that's the thing Charles needs to get is it's not about equality. It's not about them wanting equality. I'm sure if we dug through their history or talked to their friends, they would have always told us this. They would have always told us what they're all about. And I think that that's where Charles is missing the mark. That he thinks it's about equality. It's never about equality. It's about power. That's something I've said as well. So let me know what you think of individuals like this. I know that it can be a disgusting thing to have hateful people in our society, but I would hope that more individuals are in the same camp as me and that you want to know what somebody's all about so you can see it coming, rather than somebody being a closeted bigot or racist or something. Those people are the scariest ones because you don't know what they're thinking and you never know when they're going to snap. All right, everybody, thanks for watching this video. Take it easy. Let me know what you think.